What's going on, everybody? This is Jay from Premier Gaming Entertainment, and I'm going to be bringing to you my predictions video for this week's game versus Washington. Let me know how you feel in the comment section below as far as this game goes. Do you think that we're going to have a good game? Do you think that we're going to win, beat Washington? Do you think that we're going to lose somehow? Let me know how you feel in the comment section below. If you haven't watched my previous videos, the last couple, definitely check them out. I'm basically letting people know as far as how big of a game this is going to be and the reasons for that. But just to summarize and backtrack a little bit, we're going to have a lot of our big name recruits, some that have already committed, some that are lean, some that are committed to other school but still showing interest in having an official visit. So there's a lot of recruits that are going to be coming to this game, and this is definitely the game that we have to show, that we mean business. The game is going to be at night, so it's going to be a primetime game on ABC. So it's not like just one of those games that's just going to be in the mix with other games. No, this is going to be a featured game, night game, maze out game, full capacity. So this is definitely the game that Michigan has to show, that we mean business, both on the offense and defensive end. So with all that being said, this game eerily has, how could I put this? Though I don't feel that the two teams are similar, the storyline is actually somewhat similar to what it was last year, if you remember. Now, it's a little bit, the storyline's slightly different that, last year we beat a, top 25 team, everything was looking great, and then we went into playing a Michigan State team that, got embarrassed by Rutgers. Looked terrible, the quarterback throwing interceptions, fumbling the football. The team just looked completely disorganized. It looked awful. And it looked like, how we played against Minnesota, that we were going to just absolutely destroy Michigan State. And you know how the result ended up being. So while the storyline isn't exactly the same, like we didn't beat a ranked team on the road or anything like that, we beat Western Michigan, but it was still, looked like an impressive win. The team that's coming in to play us at home is a ranked team, but they got embarrassed at home against the FCS team, so it looks like on paper we should be able to just destroy them. So you see while some of those things are different, you can also see some of the similarities. So what we can't do is allow history to repeat itself, be complacent, think that the game is in the bag, that we're going to crush this team because of how they played last week. All of that is out the window. This is a new week, and this team, Washington, is good defensively, so you can't sleep on that. And they're embarrassed. If they got any type of pride, they're not going to allow themselves to get embarrassed twice. Not 2 times in a row. So I expect them to come to fight, come with their A game. They may not have the offensive firepower to be able to do so, but defensively they may be able to hold us in check and keep the game close. And whenever you can just at least hang around, that's danger. That can allow you to, if we make a mistake, it may end up for us losing. So, like I said, the similarities are right there, that we can play into, the hands of just being complacent, thinking that, we don't have to put up the effort that we need to in order to win, because these guys aren't that good. The game is already in the bag. We just got to show up. No, 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 no. If anything, we need to be playing twice as hard as we did against Western Michigan. We can't allow ourselves to relax and take this team lightly. That's what we did last year against Michigan State, and we got embarrassed. And from that, it was like, after that game, our season just spiraled out of control. Now, a lot of that was because of injury and, just the overall play of the team. But sometimes it can be just one play or one game that can change the outcome of a whole entire season. So we don't want to have that to happen again. But like I said, I feel as though this team is just different this year. It's not, we're not that team that we were last year that just didn't want to be out there. I feel as though the atmosphere, just the overall feel of the team is different. The culture feels different. The guys out there really want to go out there and play. So I don't feel as though we're going to make the same mistakes that we did last year. So with that being said, the keys to the game are just going to be just play our game, stick to the game plan of whatever we have to do, and not let up at all. This is a game where Washington is just going to try and hang around, stick around. They may not be able to put up points, but they're hoping that their defense can hold us. And sort of, instead of us scoring field goals, scoring touchdowns, we're kicking field goals. Not giving up the big plays, forcing us to, drive down the field every single time. So we gotta, on the offensive end, we gotta make a way to make plays. We gotta find a way to, get around. There's no way you can replace Ronnie Bell, but we gotta have the next man up to be able to step up in his place and play an excellent game. So, the key is going to be right off the bat to score quickly and get whatever confidence that they have. Just crush that. Make them feel the pressure of trying to win on the road. Don't give them the confidence to think that they can stick around. So we need to drive on them, score on the first couple of drives, and the defense needs to step up and get a whole bunch of 3-and-outs, maybe, force a couple of turnovers, crush their morale, and just kind of from there, play our game and win the game. Like I said, we don't want them to stick around, make them feel as though they have a shot to win this game. That needs to be crushed right away. So, hopefully we do that. Like I said, we're playing not just for, because this is a big game regardless of the recruits were there or not. We win this game, we're 2-0, we're feeling good about ourselves, have a good chance to win, the next couple of games, and, move into the middle part of the season with like a 4-0 record. But we gotta get past Washington first. So I predict that we're going to win the game, but it's not going to be any blowout, I don't think anyways. I don't think it's going to be like it was against Western Michigan. I think Washington, especially defensively, is going to hold their own and limit us in some capacity. So it's going to be a closer game than the Western Michigan game, but I still think that we're going to win. So I predict it's going to be something like maybe 21-10, 24-10, something like that. I think that's how the outcome of the game is going to be. I'm interested to see how Cade's going to do. I felt he did very well in his first start, even though it was kind of limited as far as he didn't throw a whole lot, but he didn't have to. But I'm interested to see how he's going to do in the second start. Interested to see how the offense is going to run, how they're going to use their running backs, and who's going to step up from the wide receivers. Defensively, we have to get pressure. If we don't get pressure, it's going to be a long game for us, like how it was with Michigan State. So we have to get pressure. Just like that Michigan State game, Washington's offensive line was terrible, giving up all sorts of pressure. And that's what we have to do. We have to be pressuring that quarterback all game. He doesn't need to feel comfortable at all. He needs to be running for his life for the whole entire game. We do that, we have an excellent chance of winning. So anyways, that's it for the video. Like I said, I think it's going to be about 21-10, 24-10, something like that, with Michigan winning. Anyways, thank you for watching the video. If you liked the video, definitely feel free to leave a like on the video. It definitely helps my channel out. Leave me a comment in the comment section below who you think is going to win the game, who you think is going to be the player of the game, and just let me know how you feel in the comment section about the confidence in this game. And if you like my content, definitely subscribe to the channel. Thank you for everyone who's subscribed in the last week or so. I really appreciate it. Like I said, I'm trying to get the channel to grow. So anyone, if you're interested in my content, you want to continue to see it, definitely subscribe to the channel. Anyways, thank you for watching the video. And as always, go blue.